Let me be honest with you, bro. I've always been the most awkward person ever, and I hated talking to strangers. I really hated talking to strangers. Like, I couldn't talk to random people. Let me tell you this story of when I was way younger, about 4 years ago. No, actually, it was like 3 years ago. Now, I had heard somewhere that you need to talk to strangers and get into that habit so that you can build your social skills and also build your confidence, right? So I went to this shopping mall next to where I was working at the time. It was called Acacia Mall. It is called Acacia Mall. So I was at Acacia Mall, and at Acacia Mall, there's all these baddies, bro. Like, there's a lot of women, bro. So I was like, let me just do something, let me try to talk to a woman. So I walked up to this girl, like, she was walking like this. I think she was walking down the stairs. I was also walking down the stairs, but I was in front of her. So I slowed down and I was like, hi. And she's like, hey. And I'm like, how are you? And she's like, I'm okay. Like, what's your name? I was like, huh? And she just walked. Yo! That's the worst thing that can ever happen to you, bro. Look, there's this little nigga watching me. A little kid is watching me from there. If you can see, you see he moved. He's watching. And he thinks he's slick. Anyways, that's the worst thing that can happen to you, bro. If you're trying to talk to women, bro. That's the worst. But that only happened to me because, bro, I was not moving correct, fam. I was moving mad. You get me? Moving mad. So here is how I learned to talk to strangers. Now, the thing about talking to strangers is, let me go here with this. Good lighting. I think there's better lighting here, bro. I don't know. Here's good. So the thing about talking to strangers is you must put in the damn reps. I remember back in school days, my parents used to give me money to bring myself home using public means. And I remember the fact that I had to communicate with this random, we call them border guys who ride bikes, the guys who take you on the bikes. The random border guys, bro, we had to communicate with them. Random guys, we always said hi, we always said please, we always said thank you. That's something that my mom always taught me and my brother. So we had to talk to them. We also had to talk to taxi guys. The taxis here are like vans, the vans that move us around, kind of like shuttles. But we had to talk to taxi guys as well. And this built the habit of talking to strangers. It removed that stranger danger out of us. Now, later on in my life, of course, that's not enough practice, right? Talking to border guys and taxi guys. It's not enough practice. But later on in my life, I took the endeavor to put in the reps and talk to strangers. So that means every day I'll talk to somebody new. Every day I will talk to somebody new. So I take every opportunity. I'm not like a weirdo. I'm not like somebody who is going to be looking for people to speak to. That's like lonely people behavior. But what I do is, the hack that I do is, I end up talking to people whenever I go do something important to me. So when I go to the gym, I'll speak to everyone there. If I go to the supermarket, I will speak to everyone there. If I go shopping anywhere like a market or something, I will speak to people there. Like, I will always speak to people. And I'll always put in the first step. Because a lot of you keep on waiting and thinking that people are going to speak to you first. Nah, bro, you're not Kim Kardashian, bruv. This thing is grabbing my hair, bro. The hell? You're not a Kardashian, bruv. You get me? No one's gonna take the first initiative to speak to you. But you need to be that kind of person. You need to step up. Alright, let me clean my camera. It looks a bit. Oh, no. Yes, sir. So put in that first initiative. Talk to strangers. Talk to a minimum of 3 people a day. I know those metrics don't really matter. If you're really just putting in the reps and you're just talking to every stranger that you meet. Who is this nigga? This nigga trying to... Yo, bro, you got something to say to the camera, nigga? Say something. Yeah, that's the big man. If you're talking to strangers, you're going to realize that it gets easy over time, but that comes from putting in the reps. So just start by putting in the reps. So just like the gym, talking to strangers is an aspect of progressive overload. You know what that means, right? Because I know you're also somebody who is interested in fitness. You get me? Looking good. Progressive overload. Progressive overload means slowly increasing the load, the weight, slowly increasing the difficulty. So you have to level up slowly, right? That's the thing, because if you level up very fast, then you end up crashing, burning out, and becoming a weird person. So what you do is you take small steps. So it's small, incremental steps. You're going upwards. You get me? So when this comes to like talking to strangers, this means that you need to start with saying, hey, just a hey, hey, hey. But hey sounds weird to me because I'm a nigga. I'm a YN. You get me? I don't say hey. I say what's up. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? If it's a guy. If it's a lady, I'll be like, good evening. You know what I mean? Something gentlemanly, something chill. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Get used to saying those things. Get used to saying those things. Can you imagine people are not doing this? Bro, I swear to God. How are you not saying good morning to your fellow human being? Do you even know what that does to your nervous system? How it regulates your nervous system when you speak to another person early morning or you speak to a stranger and you actually say hi to them? You see, the thing is, I realized that as human beings, we categorize people in two categories, either a friend or a foe. Now, the thing is, if you think that people are just going to be neutral in your head, just have people like, just neutral, like they're not friend, they're not foe. Nah, bro, your brain is gonna categorize them as a foe, and it's gonna make you paranoid, bro. It's gonna make you scared. You're not gonna be free because at the back of your mind you're gonna be like, there is an enemy nearby. You feel me? So what you need to do is you have to make your brain relax and be like, that's a friend. But I'm not telling you to be goofy, and I'm not telling you to go around speaking to everyone and trying to make everyone your friend. No, that's not what I mean. I don't mean that. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is initiate that first, like, interaction. Say hi. When you say hi, your brain's going to be like, oh, relax. It's a friend. I promise you, just try it. Just try it. The next time you go into a social gathering, church. If you go to church, or for my Muslim brothers, you go to the mosque, masjid. Just try it. When you do it, you're going to feel more relaxed. I promise you, come back and tell me, bro, you come back and tell me, bro, like, I'm feeling relaxed, bro. I'm feeling good. Like in social situations, because I greet everybody I see. That's the difference between me and other people when they walk into like the golf course, for example, like a golf club, for example. I'll greet people there, man. I'm greeting everybody. I'm greeting the person who is cleaning. I'm greeting them by their name. Hey, Roy, what's up, bro? What's up, Roy? You feel me? What's up, Big Roy? I'm greeting them by their names. I'm personalizing it, bro, because I'm a human being, and it even makes me more comfortable because I don't attract problems around me, bro. They know who I am. They know how I'm moving, bro. They know that I'm positive because I show love, bro. Also, in that topic of progressive overload, what you need to do is slowly, as you increase the difficulty. Damn, this nigga grabbing my hair again. Damn, nigga. I'm tired, bro. You need to slowly increase the difficulty by adding more words. Add more words. So if you said hi, now say, hi, how are you? So that's what I do. And this warm up, by the way, it slowly increases throughout the day, throughout the weeks, and throughout the months. You feel me? It's like every day, yeah, it's on a daily basis. And what I mean by this is in the morning, you'll be cold. Excuse me. You will not be speaking to people. And when you do, it will feel weird and off. But when you warm up slowly throughout the day by saying hi, good evening, good afternoon, how are you? You become warm, and when you become warm, that's when you can like shoot your shot in a different way. When it comes to women, oh my God, women want somebody who is warm. They don't want somebody who is desperate, bro. Cold. When you're cold, you look desperate, bro. I promise you. When you haven't been putting in the reps, right? You haven't been talking to enough people throughout the day. You've been inside the house, lazy, no energy, bro. You end up looking desperate, bro. It's like you're an energy vampire, bro, and nobody likes that. Men, women, they don't like that. So women will be repelled from your energy like that. But when you're warm, bro, when you're warm, you don't even expect anything. You don't expect a reply. You don't expect a rejection, an acceptance. You don't expect anything, bro. You're warm. You feel me? When you're warm, it's like you can speak to anybody. Mumsies, aunties, dads, poles. You can talk to anybody, bro, when you're warm. So you need to warm up, bro. Slowly increment. Progressive overload, bro. You feel me? Bro, I'm putting you niggas on game right now. I know I am putting you on game. So that's what took me, like, that's one of the things that broke my barriers when it came to talking to strangers. Warming up, progressive overload, eventually making it harder. So then at a certain point when you've warmed up, you're going to reach a point where you'll be saying things like, tell me about your mother. When was the last time you spoke to her? People will be like, what the hell? Okay, they won't really have that reaction because you have warmed them up as well, and you'll also be warm. So your energy will be pure. Whatever you try to communicate will be easily gotten off your chest. You won't be crazy. Yo, look, intruders, bite them. Bite them. You feel me? Yeah, bro, warm up. Warm up. If you can't like get to like speak to strangers, bro, if you find it very hard and you're like, bro, like I just can't speak to strangers, warm up, bro. Warm up. If you can't put in the first effort to warm up, then there's a whole nother problem. There's a whole nother problem. I'll probably make a video about that in the future. But for this video, I just want you to know that that is the easiest way for you to overcome your fear of talking to strangers, bro. That's how I have done it. I warm up every day. Ooh, look at the sun. It's hey, it's hitting on the skin, bro. It's hitting on the goddamn skin, bro. You feel me? I've only done this, and by this I'm talking about talking to strangers, by warming up. I warm up every day. I speak to strangers every day, everywhere I go. Literally, bro, I be knowing the names of the people at the fuel stations, bro. Like, I be knowing their names. I'm like, yo, what's up, Aaron? I'm like, what's up, Praise? You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm just pulling out names. And the reason I'm doing that is because I warmed up, bro. You can't talk to a woman. Let me tell you something, bro. For you cold approach niggas, bro. For cold approach Riz niggas. You can't talk to the baddie in the room if you're not warm. Wallahi, bro. Try it. And the next time you're on one of those days where you haven't spoken to people, you haven't spoken to your mama, you ain't spoken to your daddy, you ain't spoken to your... Wait, pause. You haven't spoken to your homies, you haven't spoken to nobody. Try to talk to a baddie. Try it, bro. Try it. I promise you. You'll see how you feel. Then try on another day when you have spoken to as many people as possible. Try to talk to a baddie. Bro, you're going to be risen on a different level. So it's a heat level thing. How warm are you? You feel me? That's why I like to warm up right before I go into a social situation. I'll first start by greeting everybody at the entrance, or I'll greet people even way before the entrance. I'll warm up, bro. Talking to strangers, talking to guys I see on the road, I will warm up, bro. I will warm up. And because I'm always warm, people will think, bro, how do you always have that confidence? Man, you have a lot of, man. I always get that all the time. Bro, you have Riz. I'm like, bro, I don't have Riz, bro. I don't have Riz. Like, I don't have Riz. I don't have Riz. I'm just warm. So stay warm, big homie. And if you want to warm up, with me. Pause. I don't even know why I say pause. Come work with me using the link in the description. You can work with me and I can help you boost your social skills in only 90 days, bro. 90 days. I have the proven methods, bro. Use them in my own life, using them for other people. So tap in with me. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you got some value, bro. I'm going to be uploading more on this topic, bro. On my fitness channel, did I say channel? On my fitness channel, The Fit Ugandan, you can go check it out. That's where I used to be uploading. That's where I've been uploading. But now I just started uploading on this channel because, man, I want to talk about social skills, bro. I've been enjoying social situations, bro. I just came back from Mombasa, bro. I'm going to upload a video on how I was like working on my social skills in Mombasa. Bro, I just came back from Mombasa, bro. It was crazy, bro. The energy there is different, bro. The hoes were looking, talking, vibing. Bro, they don't care from there, bro. But hey, let me not get ahead of myself. That's a video for another day, bro. If you really like this video, subscribe for more videos in the future. And peace.